Hi, I'm Max. I'm an engineer and inventor, and I've invented, accidentally, a machine that opens up portals to other dimensions. I've been traveling through portals for a few months and visiting all kinds of crazy dimensions. Every week I seem to go somewhere different. So I'm going to power up the machine right now and see where it sends me. Great, all the readings are nominal. Everything looks stable. I'm going to hop on through. Wow, this garage is a lot more, dingy, I guess, than the lab that I have, and it's full of very different looking equipment. I'm gonna have to see what this is all about.
Yeah, so then like the tag, you can't pull the tag off the garment.
Guys?
Like, it totally destroys the garment every time. Oh, hey, Toasty.
Hi, Wilson.
No, dude, we've talked about this. You use the nicknames, man.
Right, so I don't know your nickname, and I don't know you at all.
What?
Excuse me.
But that's because I'm actually from another dimension.
What?
I'm not the Max that you know.
Really?
I'm already into this.
No, I'm not. This isn't a bit.
What?
I'm not the Max that you know. I'm from another dimension.
How did you get here?
There's a portal machine that I invented that opens up portals.
Right, we have a portal machine.
You have a portal machine.
Yeah.
What do you use your portal machine for?
Tapping people on the back and go running away.
I've been using it to sneak into people's homes and just turn their TV volumes just all the way up.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Your portal machine goes to other nearby places in the same world.
I mean, it could go wherever, but yeah.
Right.
Well, mine opens up portals to other dimensions, like parallel Earths.
Oh, that's
And so I'm from a parallel Earth.
What kind of antics have you been getting up into then with that?
Potential for mischief is endless.
Yeah, it's huge.
Well, hang on. Let's get back to the names real quick here. What am I supposed to call you?
Second Lieutenant Dregs.
Second Lieutenant Dregs.
Yeah.
And you are?
I was once known as James, until I covered my body in molten bronze. Now I am the Bronze James. You can just call me Bronze, though. You usually just call me Bronze.
Shiny.
Or Bro.
Bronze.
Really, for short, you can just shorten it. If you want to, you can call me Bro, but I prefer Bronze.
All right. The Bronze James.
Really, either one. But
The Bronze James.
yes.
And Second Lieutenant Dregs.
Yeah.
I don't
Got
understand
it.
why you're talking strangely at this point, and I
Why are
don't.
you smiling?
I'm sorry. Smiling not allowed here.
This is classic Toasty.
Toasty. Right. Again, I'm not Toasty. I'm Max from another Earth.
You don't have another nickname?
Just Max. I mean, Max is kind of a nickname. My full name's Maxwell.
Do you take it to the max?
I mean, I guess I've turned the settings on my portal machine up to the max in order to get a portal big enough to jump through.
Oh.
Do you make mischief on the max? Train?
I'm not really so much about making mischief. So that's what you guys are into? Is
Yeah.
that,
Don't understand the
that's
question.
true?
Yes. Yes, obviously.
Right. That's what the league is all about.
What league are you part of?
It's the League of Extreme Uncomfortableness.
It was initially the League of Severe Inconvenience, but there was a copyright dispute. I don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I did like that one better.
But it's now the League of Extreme Uncomfortableness.
Which I'm still not convinced the last word is even a word, but nobody wanted to hear it at the meeting. I'm not going to get into it again. I'm not. It's
This league, Max here,
You're a founding member.
also Toasty
Toasty,
Yeah.
yes, my apologies. Toasty here.
with two E's. They're not where you think.
Toasty.
You don't go long on it.
Don't say it like that.
Makes it weird. It sounds like a breakfast cereal.
Right. Toasty is the founding member of the League of Extreme Uncomfortableness.
A founding member. Yeah.
A founding member. And how many people are in this league?
Baker's dozen.
So what do you typically do as a part of this league?
We try to make life a little bit more difficult for others.
Bothersome activities.
Okay, so you said there's about 13 people in the league.
14.
14.
Baker's dozen, he said.
A baker's dozen is 14.
Yeah.
It used to be 13, but we changed it in all the books.
Inflation and all.
Really confused everyone. It was great.
Sure. So it's the two of you and Toasty Max.
Just Toasty.
Oh, see, that's a cooler name if you went by Toasty Max.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
We should let him know when he gets back.
And who are some of the other members of the League of Extreme Uncomfortableness?
There's Dopplerganger,
Pinky Toe.
au pair.
What does au pair do?
She's an au pair, and she goes into people's houses, and she steals one sock from the pairs. Nobody expects her.
So the name is sort of a dual meaning.
Mm-hmm. Adele au pair.
Who else is in the league?
There's Circuit Nose. Him and Toasty are actually very good friends.
Yeah.
He's got a cyborg nose. That's really his main thing.
And so he uses the cyborg nose to...
Oh, he just lets people know when they smell bad. But he's like really passive aggressive about it.
Uh-huh.
Plays
Okay.
a great Rudolph, though, during Christmas time.
The cybernetic nose lights up, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Like
Yeah.
a light bulb.
Like a light bulb. Yeah. Does it change colors?
Sure.
Sure. Oh, so who else?
Oh, we also have Charles
Charles.
in charge.
Charles in charge.
Yeah.
Well, he's in charge of the DVR,
Yeah.
which was a mistake, by the way.
The League has a single DVR, and he's in charge of it?
I mean, in the headquarters, yes.
Right.
The only thing he ever records is Perfect Strangers.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate the thought, but like, not in the headquarters, man. I don't know.
Not in the headquarters.
It's an elected position, though, so we can't really do anything about it until the next term.
Uh-huh. And how long are the terms for the position of controlling the DVR?
26 years.
That's a very long term.
Mm-hmm.
So what else does Charles in charge do then?
He just goes around and does the same thing to unsuspecting people.
Again, use of the portal gun. Sometimes uses Bluetooth if they got a fancy enough TV, just does it from outside their house.
He messes with people's DVRs.
Right. Sets it to Perfect Strangers.
Oh, it's always Perfect Strangers.
Yes, every time.
Yeah, it never stops over here. Our days and our nights.
Uh-huh. So wait, so he's called Charles in charge,
Mm-hmm.
but he sets the DVR to Perfect Strangers, not to the show Charles in Charge?
What?
What show?
I'm not understanding the question.
You don't have the TV show Charles in Charge.
No.
That's a really awkward name for it. Like, how do you... That's not shareable.
It doesn't roll off the tongue.
It's a mouthful, is what it is.
I don't think you could make that into a song.
No,
Okay.
it's not
All right.
catchy.
So it's just not here. Yeah. Okay. Who else?
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Not that one, but Julia Roberts.
Uh-huh. And what does Julia Roberts do?
Inexplicably just irritating. No one's really sure why.
Mm.
She has a presence.
I see. And so your portal machine that you use to tap people on the back and run away,
Right.
is it something that one of you created, or is that a commonplace thing in this world?
There's other portal machines. Like Au Pair uses one in the dryer of her victims' homes. The clothes dryer, that's where she gets the socks from. It's not like everyone has one. It's not like a car, but it's like a
Yeah.
Tesla.
Yeah.
You have Teslas?
Yeah, the sort of luxury electric car.
Whoa, no. The inventor Nikola Tesla. He was working on a death ray. He completed it. It came to fruition. He's the inspiration behind the League.
What a guy.
They're a bit luxury, is what I'm saying. Not everyone has one, but you can get one. Like, you can save up for it, and
Take out a loan.
you can try and build your own, but
A Tesla death ray.
That goes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
no, some people build their own. There's countless videos online of them just going completely haywire.
Yeah, I
It's
had a cousin
hilarious.
who did that. Had.
And the death ray you used to murder people?
Oh, we should murder someone's lawn.
Yeah. They're prized begonias.
I see. So, Toasty Max, what does he do here?
This is great because he usually speaks in the third person.
Mm-hmm. It's like he's here.
I feel very comfortable right now. This is good. You're making us all feel very comfortable, and I appreciate that.
As a part of the League of Extreme Uncomfortableness.
I mean, it's important, self-care, that sort of thing.
Anyway, the question though, what does Toasty Max get up to here?
The name is usually thematic, okay? Au Pair, she steals socks. I replace people's gold items with bronze items. I leave the gold still in their house, but they have to, find it. And then when they do find it, it's covered in just... the stuff inside of stink bombs. It's not important. Toasty, he invented this device. The Toast Monster 2000.
The Toast Monster
Toast
2000.
Monster
Yeah.
2000. What it does...
I said 3,000, but he said 2. Better.
within a certain radius. I forget what it is. 5 miles, I think, something like that. Possibly 10. You can mess with the settings on people's toasters. People mysteriously,
Torch.
they set their toaster to exactly where they usually set it, and they come back, and their bagels are burnt.
Black.
No amount of locks can cover that up. Brilliant.
I see. Do you guys have jobs, or is this... Are you making money somehow through these burning people's toast, or hiding their gold, or...
I have a GoFundMe page.
I'm on Patreon.
You fund the League of Extreme Uncomfortableness through crowdfunding?
Yeah.
And that's it. This is what you do.
It's a part of the mischief as well, because our friends' social media feeds, that's all that's on them anymore, is just requests to donate to the Patreon or GoFundMe page.
Uh-huh.
It's great.
Second Lieutenant
Dregs.
Dregs.
Yes.
What do you do?
So I have a ray gun that I use to suck the liquid out of the fridge and leave only just a little bit left. So when they go to pull out the milk and they're all excited about a big tall glass of milk, they get only a little bit.
So I was like,
Your
oh, fine, I'll
ray
get the
gun
orange juice, and then
sucks
there's
it
nothing
out.
in there
Yeah,
either.
yeah. I've done it with toothpaste as well. That's worked out pretty well.
Where does this liquid go when you suck it out with the ray gun?
I have buckets full of that stuff.
And do you use it for something?
No, I just pour it out. Usually into a drain.
Uh-huh. I see. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about all the different places that I go to. And certainly what you guys are up to is very different than what I'm accustomed to finding in my own world and in the other ones that I've been to. But tell me a little bit more about how your world works, about the society here. Is the United States sort of the government here? Do normal people have jobs, or does everybody just fund activities on crowdfunding? How does this stuff work?
That's not really how economics works, at least not here. I'm no economist. I'm just a simple mischief maker. But that's not everyone. If everyone was making mischief, who would we make mischief upon?
So normal people have jobs.
Yeah, you need some normies.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Is it just you guys then, or are there other leagues that are doing similar mischief?
There are other leagues. Organizations. Not even really a league at that point.
Some competing leagues.
I see. Well, and you said there was a copyright issue with the other name.
Oh, it's just the acronym was being used by a wildlife protection organization of some sort. It's a whole complicated thing. I don't want to get into it.
Right. Okay. Sure. But what are some of the other leagues, though?
There's the Wet Blanket Society.
Stick in the Mud Association.
Mm-hmm. The Tickle Farts.
Are they all about tickling people?
Until they fart.
Uh-huh.
There's the I'm Not Touching Union.
That sounds kind of childish.
They're socialists.
Personal Bubble Breakers. Always in your face.
And are all these different leagues here in the Seattle area?
No, they're in other places as well. There's one in Arizona, I think, as well, that messes with sunblock. They lower the SPF on it when you think that you've got the high enough rating, and so then people get slightly burned. Not overly burned, but
they just reduce the amount of SPF protection.
Yeah.
I see.
I mean, there's some flyover parts of the country with no leagues. Come on. That's who's causing trouble out in a cornfield, you know?
Yeah.
Besides aliens?
I see.
Probably aliens.
I see.
And in fact, that's probably why there's no leagues out there, is because of all the aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Legit aliens are frequenting rural parts of the country.
Yes, that's why they call them flyover states.
Right.
Flyover. Oh, that's why they call them flyover
There's
states.
constantly UFOs just flying
Because
over.
of the frequent UFO activity.
It essentially belongs to them now, yes.
Huh.
You don't have that over there? In your
No,
dimension?
we definitely do not have that. You said flyover, and I took that to mean people flying over that region of the country to get between the coasts.
Oh, no, yeah, that wouldn't make any sense.
So large parts of the country have been taken over by aliens, and other parts are run by gangs of nuisance
Now,
leagues?
we don't like the word gangs. It's 2018, Toasty, come on.
Right. Sorry, leagues.
Thank you.
I see. And so what was it that you were talking about when I came in? It sounded like you were planning something about clothing tags.
Oh, yeah. So you ever had it where, you have to clip off a tag or try to pull it off? You usually try to kind of pull them off because you're like, I don't want to go and grab the scissors. They're buried in a drawer somewhere. So you're just trying to yank it off. Well, these little, plastic clippy thingies, they seem like they're about to give. And then when they start to go, they actually rip a giant hole in the fabric.
I see.
I've been working on one that no matter how you remove it, it's still going to itch the back of your neck, just as long as you have the garment. It's in process, though, right now. I'm still working out a few of the kinks.
Right.
I need new shears, ultimately, I think is what the problem is.
I see.
All my shears are dull for some reason. Toasty. I'm not mad at you.
Right. But Toasty Max, you think, has been sabotaging your tools.
It's classic Toasty.
So generally he gets up to tool sabotage, not just toasters.
Tool and bagel related.
Right. I mean, we all kind of do it. I mean, here, look,
Oh, man. Come on. Mustard? Why?
You wore a
Classic.
white shirt. That's on you. That's literally on you.
Man, mustard all over. God, come on.
not going to come out.
No, it's probably not.
It looks like a Jackson Pollock. You have Jackson Pollock? Classic villain. It's great. He just splattered paint on people as they walked by.
In my world, that's a painter.
Yeah, no,
He's a
same.
painter.
Yeah.
No, but he paints on canvas.
Yeah, humanity is his canvas.
Sure. Okay. Right.
Very, very upset humanity.
Yeah.
They should feel privileged to be a part of that.
It's part of the art. It changes the pattern when they start chasing him down the street. He always got away, though. He always got away.
Pretty fast.
Yeah. Okay. So in the League of Extreme Uncomfortableness, do you have, it sounds like there's some sort of hierarchy, so you're the second lieutenant?
Oh, no, that's not a rank inside the league. That's just my title.
Why is that part of your title if it's not your rank?
I feel like it gives me a sense of leadership.
Sure. Well,
Power.
why wouldn't you be like a general or an admiral?
Wow, that's, that's a little too high for me. I'm not exactly what you would call leadership material, but I like being part of the system.
I see.
I mean, maybe eventually I'll get up to like some sort of captain, maybe. But general, wow. That's shooting for the stars, man. I'm not.
Shooting for 4 stars, am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Uh-huh. I see. So, is there still a United States government here? If so much of the country's been taken over by aliens and there are so many of your leagues running around nuisancing people, it seems like it'd be difficult for the government that I know to kind of operate in that context.
It functions.
We elected a very libertarian administration a few years back, and it's really hands-off, very laissez-faire, especially with the aliens. There's regulations, but, I mean, we ignore them mostly, and they're not enforced.
I see. Because of the libertarian ruling party.
Taxation is theft.
Sure.
Clearly.
Yeah.
It's also been nice. We have a few members that are in the government, so they've been able to do some pretty zany things.
So wait, you have members of the League of Extreme Uncomfortableness that are in the government?
Yes. And other leagues also have members in there as well.
Uh-huh. And what are some of the things that they do at the government level?
Saying one thing and doing another.
I don't know if you have that on your world.
That's pretty much the way that things normally run.
Oh, really?
In my world, yeah.
So maybe you do have members over there.
Maybe. You know, maybe this is just a world that exists that I've just never been exposed to in my world.
Yeah. Do you guys get a lot of stuff done in your government? Because we don't.
You know,
We're easily distracted.
they really don't, honestly. Yeah. They don't actually get very much done. There's a lot of fighting and...
That sounds very similar.
All right, so do you know where Toasty Max is right now? I've been to so many universes and I still haven't actually met a different version of me.
Really?
Yeah, what are the odds of that?
I wonder if you touched, if you would both disappear.
Ooh, like in Time Cop.
Probably not, but I haven't tested it yet. But you don't
You
know
shouldn't
where.
touch yourself.
Yeah, I'll try to avoid that. But you don't know where he is.
Oh, he's off in the store getting supplies.
Getting supplies.
PVC pipe, staples, Slim Jims.
Hair curlers.
What are the PVC pipes for?
For the Slim Jims.
You're putting the Slim Jims into PVC pipes.
Look, imagine you're walking down the street. Out of nowhere, bam, Slim Jim snaps into you. We're building a Slim Jim cannon, all right?
Completely unexpected.
Mounted on the window of the building. Smack! Slim Jim.
25 miles an hour.
It was the brainchild of one of our most respected members of the league, Savage Randy.
Savage Randy.
I love him.
Uh-huh. What else does Savage Randy do?
He busts through walls.
Uh-huh.
It's got a catchphrase.
Oh, yeah!
And he also is building the Slim Jim cannon.
You seem to be having a hard time putting this together. It seems very intuitive to me, but
Brilliant.
this is the difference between worlds.
Yeah, in my world, we don't have anybody doing this kind of stuff as far as I can tell.
No Slim Jim cannons, really.
No aliens.
It's a sad, pathetic planet you
It's
live on.
unfortunate. Sounds boring.
Yeah.
All right, well, I set an alarm on my watch and it's going off now. I'm going to have to head back to my portal.
Well,
So-
one more thing before you go, just to take back with you.
Not again. This stuff is like...
This is novelty green mustard.
Oh, God. And it smells, too.
Yeah.
Like rotten eggs or something.
Oh, it's been out of the fridge for quite some time.
God.
Aged.
We keep it by the table.
All right, great. Well, it's all over me. It's all over my backpack. I'm not even going to get into here. So, whatever. I'll see you guys later, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe you should come back.
Absolutely.
If I do, I'm wearing more stain-resistant clothing next time, that's for sure. All right, bye. Great, everything looks good with the portal. All right, back in my world. Gonna shut this portal machine down. Great, it looks like jumping through the portal caused these mustard stuff to like instantly dry on my clothes. I don't think this is ever coming out. I'm gonna have to throw this stuff away. Well, I'm gonna mark down the coordinates for this world, and I don't know if I'll be back, but it is certainly pretty interesting. I mean, I do want to learn about the aliens, but it sounds like they're not really in this part of the country there. I don't know. If I ever get to go back there, I'll have to come a little more prepared. For now, I'm gonna take some readings, take some notes, and try it again in a week.
Dispatches from the Multiverse is produced by Tim Ellis, starring Scott Trapp as Second Lieutenant Dregs, and Tim Ellis as Max, with special guest Peter Ellis as the Bronze James. And yes, Peter and Tim are brothers. Check out Peter's stand-up comedy the next time you're in Salem, Oregon. Special thanks to David Wall, Director of Awesome at Archie McPhee, who gave us the idea for today's episode. Theme music by Alpha Geek, logo by Abe Schmidt. Follow us on Twitter at DispatchesFM and visit us online at dispatches.fm.